it's a good thing that I set the timer, because if I didn't set the timer, on and on, we're falling in love with her buttons and bows. Do you remember It's a Beautiful Day? I mean, the really famous, right? White bird just sits in a cage, growing. Let's see. White bird just sits in a cage. You see, this is something I'm learning. Just take the time. Don't be shy. If you don't want to listen to me warm up, don't. But I have to warm up. I realize my voice is completely, well, it's a little sore. Actually, right here I'm feeling it. Because I did a great deal of talking, and okay, when I talk like this, there's that vibration here. It's called vocal fry. I just learned about it recently. I mean, I'd heard of it, but I've just learned about it in the context of the importance for me, that it's a natural part of my speaking, and only if I really work hard at speaking in a way that's much closer to singing, like this, like white bird just sits in her cage, growing old. It's up here. White bird must fly, fly, or she will die. White bird must fly, or she... Keeping it up there, it's like almost an athletic act. It is. It is an athletic activity. It's not easy. It's like doing a high jump, pole vaulting, You're just, you're not doing a lot of different things. You're doing one thing, or one set of things. And you're doing it, and you're doing it, and you're doing it. And I've learned that about singing. You've heard me sing in the past. I'm flat all over the place. And when I'm not focusing, I still flat out. Even when I am focusing, sometimes it's just too difficult. Or sometimes it's not a matter of that I'm flatting out. It's just that I'm not very used to going down a sixth, for example, So down a sixth, that's tricky. I can look, I would need the piano to say, oh, what's down a sixth? Up a sixth is very easy. I can figure out down a sixth. Well, it's the same thing. It's O. So going up from a C to an A, that's a sixth going up. Going down a sixth. No, it's not. Wait. A? Yes, I think it is, but I gotta go through it. I'm still not there. I think it's easy. I think the answer is, yeah, of course. What are you talking about? But in my, emerging, developing sense of musical theory, I better check. So, A, because things do go differently. Yeah, a fifth down. Yes, okay, for sure. Forget about a sixth. I know about a fifth, because I was just talking to PS2. PS2 is progeny S as opposed to sibling SS, because I have two SS's, whom you know, and I have two PS's. So PS2, I was just explaining to him about this. Actually, the two of us were discovering it together, which was a very nice thing. It's new for me. I've had difficult time with him. Really difficult. We're screaming at each other. Oh gosh, I don't even want to go to some more places we've been. So, but okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, it's distracting. That happens. Somebody came down the stairs, and I always have to. Oh, so this is what we were discovering, PS2 and I, that where you go from C to G, that's the fifth. C, D, E, F, G. But if you go down a fifth, that's, well, wait a minute. It's the same. It's G, F, E, D, C. Okay, same? Yeah. Except because of the two places where it's only a half step between a B and a C. That's only a half step instead of a whole step. And then between an E and an F. Well, because when you go up, you only cross. You go up from C. This is the kind of thing if I'm on the piano. And I think what's going on right now is I'm going through a process. I'm going through it with the idea. Well, I'm also talking to you. Well, I'm modeling. This is what parroting is. And it's taking that extra piece. It's taking what's normally just done inside and controlled by the executive control function, the conductor of the mind's orchestra. The one that says, whoa, shh, so you, shh, do, and now it's your turn, do, whatever. That, when we're thinking silently, when we're in the middle, okay, sitting down here doing, okay, I've got to come up with a plan for setting up this company, the troupe. First it's going to be a troupe, and then it's going to turn, part of the troupe is going to be public performance. It's the marketing side. Part of the troupe is going to be the business side. And then part of the troupe is going to be the Ohamsey side. And there's nothing wrong, nothing saying that people can't be involved in all three of them, as well as other things. But that's sort of the basic way it breaks down. At this moment, the troupe. These are people who say, "Oh, I'll come along." In Shakespearean time, it's like, "Hey, we need a guy that looks like a girl, and we need an old man. And if you can do your thing, and you want to come with us, because when we go to the next town, we'll take you with us. But let's see how you work here first. Let's see if we all find this to be a win-win situation, and then keep going with us. And if it doesn't turn out, we'll be back, Maybe we'll try it a different time, different way. Or maybe there are other people in this village who didn't realize when we were here the first time, who we were, and then they found out. So when we come back, there are other people who say, "Oh, I don't want to be one of your actors. I want to be the guy who makes sure that the caravan that we use, where we sleep, and the food, and we're protected. I want to keep whatever equipment we have, props. I want to work on that stuff." And we have people doing that. And then we've got people thinking, how are we going to make this into a profit-making venture, because that's what's going to support us. And then finally, we have people who say, fuck profit. I'm glad. I thank God for you business kind of person, because I'm not one of them. I'll take care of things that you don't have the patience